How is it disgraceful? Martinelli thought, he was wasting time. It is simple. Is this difficult to understand? Hi guys, welcome back to another episode. We want to talk about something very, very important. Yes. This is the Studs on the Pitch, and here we talk about, the top six club in England. Now we want to talk about something that is going around in the social media. And what exactly is that? We have been seeing the video, the talks about Martinelli as regards what happened yesterday in the match between Arsenal and Liverpool. The way Martinelli, or what happened between Martinelli and Cody Bradley yesterday in that match. So there has been different reactions as expected. There has been a lot of people talking about it. Now I want to look at what really happened. I want to look at the difference in opinion, and I want to see or show you, the hypocritical part of Gary Neville. So now, first things first, I am going to, be starting today's video with, of course, what the manager of Liverpool said. Then I am going to go on to look at what Gary Neville said, what Jason Cundy said. Then we can piece all of these things together and, figure out the hypocrisy in the game, the hypocrisy when it comes to us now, the hypocrisy of ignoring the facts, ignoring what exactly is perceived to have happened in a game of football. So let me go ahead and play this video first, then we pick up the conversation from there.
Know Gabriel Martinelli, but he comes across as a nice guy, and I think the problem for him is, and that's a problem in general in football, that there is so much time wasting and players pretending that they are injured in the final parts of the game or during the game,
Exactly.
that you can then sometimes be annoyed if you want to score a goal that you think that player is time wasting. I'm 100% sure
Exactly.
that if he knew what the injury might be, that he would never do that. But it
This
doesn't
is
look great
this is
if he.
this is common sense. If you listen to an slot here, this is common sense. This is what every manager, every reasonable person that has been watching football for as long as whenever, understands. Because yesterday, what happened, looked more or less like Cody Bradley was trying to waste time. Like he was trying to waste time. He was trying to prevent us now from, having a quick restart, having to play football. And we have seen many of these in the EPL, especially this season.
Has the injury which we fear he might have. But football, time wasting, diving has come to the situation that players think in the 94th minute that probably that's happening again. Because I've seen it
Sadly.
happening against us so.
See, to be honest, I can give an slot all the ticks for different type of things, for the way he handled press conference. But this is the fact. What is said here is a fact and is exactly the way it has been, for quite a while now in the EPL. It is disgraceful. It is not what we want in football because these players end up at the end of the day, playing lesser time in the EPL. The number of times the ball is played, per 90 minutes has reduced a lot. There are even some matches, they play full about maybe 35 minutes, 40 minutes, and the rest are, stoppages and the host of other things that happen in that football match.
Many times this season, Martinelli might have thought that this was time wasting as well, and he couldn't thought about this is Liverpool. They don't do this. I don't know,
So,
Gabriel.
so this is a manager that is actually talking. The manager of the team that is affected with the incident of yesterday. Now, let us first listen to what Gary Neville said about the situation. I tried to look for a video, I couldn't get a video, but then I saw this picture, which reads that Gary Neville saying, let me read it a moment. He said, "I am actually fuming with Martinelli. I don't know how Liverpool players didn't go over an absolute and absolutely whack him. To be honest with you." So, what exactly is Gary Neville trying to do here? Is it promoting violence? Is Gary Neville trying to say that what should have happened in that match yesterday is that they should have gone ahead to actually, maybe for whatever reason, do something dangerous to Martinelli yesterday? Because Gary Neville himself has been a player before. Gary Neville himself, is now a pundit. Gary Neville himself, one time has been a manager, even though he had a disgraceful managerial career. So, he of all people should honestly understand the situation, what happened yesterday. That Martinelli actually thought it was simply a time wasting tactics. So let's go to a fan tweet. Today I saw a tweet, from a fan, a very, very interesting factual tweet. He said, let me read it. Let me read this first. He said, slot comments about Martinelli were mature, reasonable, and designed to diffuse a situation that some media outlets were desperate to overblow out of desperation for a talking point. He also took the opportunity to raise an actual issue in our game, so fair play. If Martinelli understands the potential extent of the injury, he doesn't do that. I am sure he apologized to Bradley and wished him speedy recovery, as do we all. Now, Peter Drury nailed it when he said Martinelli failed to read the room. Gary Neville reckons the Liverpool player should whack him. When did one of the best pundits we had turned into just another clickbaiter, constantly after a soundbite that sticks? As much as I like what he has said here, I do not think Gary Neville is actually a top pundit. No. Gary Neville is not a top pundit, but the advantage Gary Neville has is that he's British. The Brits, as the proper media, they can make or break you. And he has just that advantage. And it works in an organization where even right now, they do not even do fact checking before they bring out news. That is Sky Sports. Because I was watching in one of the videos I made, I was watching Sky Sports where, one of their pundits actually said, it's, what was it? I can't even remember right now. So before I end this video, I really want to also, play you what Jason Cundy said about the incident. And by the way, before I play that, before I analyze that, Piers Morgan also has something to say. And this is what Piers Morgan had to say. Piers Morgan said in a tweet, he said, now that Martinelli has apologized, it might be nice if you do to a Gary Neville. I don't think commentators should be urging players to punch each other, because this is exactly what he did. He was urging other players to beat Martinelli, players to actually do some level of violence against Martinelli yesterday. So is this what we actually want in our game? Is this how we want our game to be? I did a video this morning where I talked about Jason Cundy, but in that video I didn't actually talk about the Martinelli part. But now I want us to both listen to what he has to say about Martinelli. The silly things he has to say about Martinelli. Jason Cundy was also a one-time footballer. I think he played for Chelsea. I can't really remember right now. He was one time a footballer.
And then we had a bit of bad taste at the end, didn't we?
What did you make of that unsavoury remark? Honestly, right? I thought it was a disgrace for Martinelli. Honestly, that is.
How is it disgraceful, for goodness sakes? How is it disgraceful? How is it disgraceful? Martinelli thought, he was wasting time. It is simple. Is this difficult to understand? These same pundits are the people that will come out and tell you again how time is wasted in the EPL. How the football is not being played for the larger part of the 90 minutes, and yet Martinelli yesterday thought Bradley was wasting time, right, in a match where Arsenal is looking up to winning, and all of a sudden everybody's bringing on the stick on Martinelli. Why is there this hypocrisy? Why is there no reasonable outlook about this thing? And now that Martinelli has actually apologized, what are these guys going to do about it?
So unnecessary. I know what he's thinking. He thinks that Bradley's wasting time. You cannot.
Exactly.
It's a red card, by the way. He should have. It's 2 yellows. He throws the ball at him, and then he tries to manhandle him off the pitch. The boy's career could be in the balance. Absolutely disgusting. Disgusting from Martin.
He did not know Bradley was seriously injured. He did not know Bradley was truly injured. He thought Bradley was faking it. Frimpong did the same thing yesterday, was trying to get a penalty. He did the same thing yesterday in the match we all watched.
Classless, right? Absolute classless. And the Liverpool players, I saw Conor get involved. Honestly, if I was a Liverpool fan there, I would be absolutely raging. I was amazed that Liverpool players didn't get more involved. But I hope and pray that it's not as serious as.
You see, this is quite similar to what Gary Neville said. It is like you are still rage baiting, you are still encouraging violence in football. Where is the common sense? You know what has happened, you know why it has happened. Why are you still encouraging such acts? Why?
As it might be, but for Martinelli there, mate, utterly classless.
I'm not a surgeon or a doctor, but it looked to me as if his knee wobbled. His knees wobbled.
Hands off him.
And,
he's injured. He's down in pain. No, this is the problem. Martinelli has judged Bradley by his own low standards because that's
Come
the sort of thing
on.
he would do. That's the
Come on.
difference.
I'm on about the injury itself, right?
This is honestly a very, very stupid take from Jason Cundy. This is a very stupid take from Jason Cundy. And I want your comments in the comment section. I want to hear from you. Do you honestly believe that Martinelli did, what he did intentionally? Like for example, if he knew that, Bradley was truly injured, do you think Martinelli would have done that? Do you think Martinelli would have actually went ahead to throw the ball at him to do that level of the things that he did in that match? I want to hear from you. Please remember to drop your comments in the comment section, guys. I want to hear from
When
you.
you look at it in slow motion, it looks like if I was going to have a bet now, I think he's damaged his ACL. His knees wobbled, right? Martinelli has obviously not realised that. He thinks he's wasting time. He's thrown the ball at him, yellow card. Then he's trying to drag him off the pitch.
Disgusting. It's absolutely disgusting.
He should know better, but I'm sure when he realises the state,
I hope he's a big enough man to apologise for that.
He will apologise.
He's out for the rest of the season.
He has apologized. He has apologized. If that is the news, Martinelli has apologized. He has.
Yeah. Okay, and this is. I hope Martinelli's man enough. In fact, he should just apologise. It's disgusting. Get your hands off an injured player. He's down. And I know that the Arsenal fans will come on and try and defend him here, but that is disgusting.
No, come on.
037172233.
All right, guys. So I really want to hear from you. Please remember to drop your comments in the comment section. Like, share. Please help me push my channel. It is very, very important for the channel to grow. I'm trying to build a community. Please just do, that simple thing for me. It's not simple. I know it's like buying a lifeline. So please kindly just subscribe to the channel, turn on the post notification, and more importantly, like and comment on my channel. Thank you so much, and I'm going to see you in the next one. On to the next one, guys.